Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we want to find out, is Safemoon even safe at all? Yes, we're talking about Safemoon. Yes, we're talking about a cryptocurrency that I should dare not talk about, but we're talking about it today on this channel. All right guys, so is Safemoon really safe? Now, well, first let's define what safe means and what safety means when people are asking about, is something safe when it returns their finances? Typically what people are asking are, am I going to lose my money? Am I going to get in trouble? Like, is it legal? Things like that. But the number one question what people want to know is, will they lose their money? Because they don't want to lose money. Well, here's a rule of thumb when you're investing in things or you're buying things that you might not necessarily understand, or there's risk and things like that. Now, let me just say something. It's always important to invest in what you do know. Now, with the cryptocurrency world, there's so much that we just don't understand that's constantly evolving, because the truth of the matter is we're very early within this. It just doesn't seem like it because there's so much day-to-day talking. But what's going to happen with cryptocurrency is you want to see it get more etched into how we live on a day-to-day basis, as we're already seeing that. Like just the other day, I actually came across a Bitcoin ATM like not too far from my house, and that was exciting. But then the question was, well, how do I get money out of this Bitcoin ATM using Bitcoin? But that was pretty cool to just see that, and you're going to see more things evolve as we see different companies and different things starting to adopt the cryptocurrency and all that stuff, and the government trying to regulate it. It's inevitable. It is what it is. And like I said in a lot of my videos, our goal is not to be emotional about this stuff. Our goal really isn't to be opinionated about this stuff. Our goal is to put ourselves in position so that we can be able to be a blessing to our families. But now, before we jump into the cryptocurrency Safemoon, let me talk about Safe again, because now I kind of joked at the beginning of the video talking about how, I shouldn't be making this video. And one of the reasons is because people who've been investing as long as I have, they all have this, a lot of times what happens is you have a lot of people who build up these different walls, and when new things come along, they don't accept it and they can kind of be against it. Well, for me, I don't really talk like that. I kind of more so stick around the guns of like, well, if this is something you want to do, let's make sure you get your things and understand what you're doing and understand what position you're putting yourself in. And so hopefully with this video, for those that are asking about Safemoon, like hopefully this will help you to do just that, or just help you along the journey. Now here's the thing. Now, is it more so about safety, or is it just more so because you don't understand what it is and what's going on? Now, with any cryptocurrency, especially something like Safemoon was created literally like this year, so it's relatively new. It's called a lot of steam. It now has over a $5 billion market cap. It has over almost like 2 million people who are now holding or have bought, this particular coin. And so it has some things happening with it. Now, if you go to their website, you can see some of the motives or reasonings of why it was created per se, why the creators created it, and some of their goals to do with it. But nonetheless, it's just like a lot of coins that we see that are out here now. And understand that with cryptocurrency, that each coin has a purpose or maybe doesn't have a purpose. Now understand this, when you have people that are involved, people are also subject to error. So are there any type of information, concrete information out there to back the individuals who are actually created this? Well, I don't know. But so one of the rules that you've heard on my channel and probably many other financial educator channels or people talking about stocks investing is investing money you're not afraid to lose. So that way, hey, whatever happens, you'll be detached, and you won't have put yourself in a place to where you've bet the whole house and then you're going to lose your house because of it, or you're going to, stuff like that. That's not how you should invest. But when we think about safe, like, do we consider safety along the same lines where we do when we buy things that have no real long future meaning, or have no, real type of return, or doesn't go up in value? We buy a lot of things now where really, there's just nothing attached to it. This is because we want it. And those things don't bring any value and don't have any potential value in the future. Many of the things we buy it's like that, especially when we're buying shoes and clothes and things like that. Sure, we can resell it, but we can never resell it for the value of what we bought it, because it's a depreciating asset for the most part. So when we're looking at putting our money into things and putting our money in different places, like, think about it in the same instance. And so I'm saying all to say is that it's not so much as people wondering, is their money safe? It's just that people don't know, they don't understand what it is, to something they never heard of. And so when those things arise, people naturally get afraid, or they get a little fearful about what they should do, or just very, very cautious about it. It's kind of like you've been eating unhealthy your whole entire life, then someone comes and introduces to you like something that's healthy, and now you want to question what's in the healthy food, but you never questioned what was in the unhealthy food. It's kind of the same concept. So you're spending and throwing away money, right? You're already throwing away money. Now I'm just putting it out there, not saying that you should look into investing into Safemoon, but just simply saying, like, when you're asking the question, is it safe? What does that really, really mean to you? All right, now here's the thing with Safemoon. Safemoon's current price of the making of this video is 0.000089 and some other numbers, right? So that's not just less than a penny, that's less than a fraction of the penny. It's like, I don't even know what you would call that in money language. Now, the thing with buying Safemoon is you can't just buy it by like you would buy something like Dogecoin or Bitcoin or Ethereum. You actually have to buy it through kind of a different way that most people aren't used to, which you can go on the website and they have some tutorials there, as well as you can Google on YouTube. I said Google on YouTube. You can search on YouTube, and you can see different ways that you can actually buy it, but it kind of goes in a sense of like it's an exchange, like a swap for a coin, which means you're going to buy another coin, and you're going to use that coin to buy Safemoon, or to swap like an exchange with Safemoon. But with the price, if we look at as far as USD dollars, if you were to put like $50 within to Safemoon, you're going to end up with millions and millions and millions and millions of coins. Now, the great thing about that is that when it does move, or if it does move higher, you see a return happen instantly because you have so much of it. That's the same thing within crypto, like people who have been holding coins like ADA, or holding coins like your XRP, which has went up and it's not even, you can't even use it in most of the brokerage right now, but people who are holding it have seen their money like triple, or companies like Ethereum Classic, or just Bitcoin itself, or a Dogecoin. These coins where you've seen just kind of take off and skyrocket, and people who have had enough money in, or just had enough coins, they've seen a significant jump. So let me just say this: if you don't care about Safemoon and you're negative about it, then guess what? You don't have to necessarily voice your opinion about it. You can move on, or maybe you can just tell people to just be mindful, be safe with Safemoon, or just understand the risk. But there's no need to be negative. Just don't buy it. Now, if you are looking to buy it, here's the thing. If you were to put $50 within Safemoon and you ended up with millions upon millions of millions, and with that $50, you say to yourself, this is all I'm going to do. I'm just going to put $50 in it, and whether it does something great, whether it doesn't, great. I'm just kind of investing it on a what if. Now, personally, that's something that I did with Dogecoin. I went off of one if. Now with Dogecoin, that's kind of what I thought. I kind of had a like what if moment. So I just put money in it like 2-3 years ago when it first popped up on Robinhood. And literally that's the only investment that I had in Robinhood. And that's why I still have it, because that was the only investment I had in it. It wasn't like it was tens of thousands of dollars that I put in it, but it was enough to where as this jump and everything turned, that I seen my investment skyrocket like by tens of thousands %. Like it's over, I think like right now it's over like a good 12 or 13,000%, which is ridiculous. But nevertheless, if you were to put $50 in the Safemoon and it's off of that same, well, what if factor, and that's just how you left it, well, guess what? If it doesn't do anything, then you just lost $50. But then if it does do something, then you've made some money, right? And that money could be a tune of whatever it is. As I said before, I'm not telling you to buy or not buy. I'm just stating the facts, or what's real, or what's very realistic for what we're living in today's society. Now, I know some of those that have been investing as long as I have, they're gonna disagree with me even talking about this. Now, there are some other different caveats with owning Safemoon if you were to purchase it. Now, if you were to sell it, they want to encourage you to hold it. So now if you were to sell Safemoon, they're going to charge you 10% of the, whatever you sold it at. So 10% of your Safemoon would come back to the company. The company would take 5% to use towards, whatever they choose, or, just to put back within the company. And the other 5% will be given to those that are still holding it. So now if you choose to hold on to Safemoon, as you hold on to it, you will see your the number, the quantity, you will see that thing starts to grow some, because you're on a daily or weekly basis, getting some more Safemoon rewarded to you. So those are some things that are etched in. So like if you just wanted to be able to invest some money into it and leave it, then it's going to more likely grow regardless. And then if Safemoon actually becomes something very serious, just based off of whatever their morals and values are around being able to really use this coin, as well as the amount of people that are around it, then you could definitely, like I said, you could definitely see a good return. Or it'll just be something that you just put money in and never did anything. Again, we put money into a lot of things that are way more than $50 that never do anything. So there's a little rationale for you in reference to Safemoon and if it's safe or not. Yes, when you're putting your money into things in different exchanges, you can always check out these companies to see if they're protecting your money, things like that. Most of the stuff in cryptocurrency doesn't have any protection around it from our US government, because it's not a US, currency. But of course, they want to make sure that you pay your taxes off of it if you do make money, right? Funny, right? But those are just my thoughts around Safemoon. So hopefully this has helped someone, just get through their process of thinking a little bit more or a little bit better, to either make a decision to say I'm not going to do it, or to make a decision to say I am going to do it. Now, here's the thing. If you make a decision to do it, then that's cool. If you make a decision to not buy it, then that's cool too. You don't have to move off of the fear of missing out, and it's okay. There are tons of other investments out there, whether it's cryptocurrency, stocks, real estate, land, whatever it is that you choose to invest in. There's so many different opportunities out there that it's okay if you just decide to make a choice and say, I do not want to be a part of this one. And that's fine. Don't feel bad, and don't let nobody make you feel bad. The same goes if you choose to do it. Don't let nobody tell you you're crazy or make you feel bad because you just believed in wanting to do such and such. But anyways, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, stick around. I like to talk about money on this channel, I like to talk about investing. And by chance, if this has been helpful, feel free to share with somebody else and catch the next video. All right, guys, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Peace.